Hello everybody, this is DNS Big Little Garden. My husband just made a joke and I can't stop laughing, I'm sorry. Today, we're going to make that special dish that I said I was going to make for my niece Princess, because her birthday was on the 10th of this week. And we having a little party in the yard for us, so I told her I was going to make one of her favorite dishes. And today, we are making veggie lasagna. Alright guys, I already got 3 jars in here stirring. These is what I have. These are the Great Value Traditional Pasta Sauce. And they're 88 cents at Walmart. No problem. We're going to put that last jar in there. It's fine. It's been cooking on low for a little bit. Now I have some fresh chopped basil and rosemary. I'm going to have the recipe in the description, guys. I'm going to stir that in there. Real good. Sauce always tastes better when it has fresh herbs in it. Trust me. And then I got my spice mixture. In this mixture, again, I'm going to have it in the description. I have garlic powder, sugar, Himalayan pink sauce, oregano dry seasoning, Italian seasoning, and a little bit of garlic powder. And white pepper. I love white pepper. We're going to put all that in there. And we're going to stir that up.
White pepper get a bigger kick than black pepper.
Oh yeah, it's a little stronger. And I think it'll be great in this cheese lasagna. Veggie and cheese lasagna, y'all. Okay. Now this been cooking on low for a while. And it's going to cook for an hour and a half in the oven. So after you mix them seasoning in pretty good for a minute or two, like I'm doing, we're going to take it off the stove. And we're going to set our oven to 375. Cut this off. Set our oven at 375. We're going to take this pot, not hot, and follow me, guys. We're going to the station. Got everything laid up. All right. It's our ladle. Okay, first things first. We are going to spray. And since it's going to be 10 adults and 2 children, I went and got a turkey pan for this. So this is going to be a pretty good size lasagna. And I always buy more than what I probably need. So let's get started. Spray the sides and the bottom with 9 cooking spray. Then you're going to put a little bit of sauce on the bottom so those noodles won't stick. A lot of people put their noodles on the bottom. I don't think that is a good idea because half the time they will stick, even if you have 9 cooking spray. But a little bit of sauce will break it up so it won't stick. So we're gonna do that. All right, get that all around on the edges and stuff. All right, we got a box. Excuse me, guys. We got a box of oven-ready lasagna, and we are going to stack them up. We'll do our layering, guys. Now, even if you have to break them, these are going to puff up when they're cooked. I try to get as much of the lasagna as possible on all the sides. So yeah, breaking is a good idea. So everything can get uniform. Okay. Next things first. The second thing. We have fresh baby spinach. We're going to layer that. Give that a good layer.
They came out the big garden.
Oh yes. Some fresh baby spinach. Let's layer this. Guys, y'all can use any kind of vegetables you want. You can use fresh mushrooms. But if you do use any other vegetables, try to use fresh stuff. Because that canned stuff, it makes it wet. And then it's a little soggy. A little soggy, greasy mess. You know? So we're going to put a small layer on here. We're going to press that down.
The canned stuff do quite pretty good. Just with your taste preferences. You might want it fresh, you might want it canned. Either way, they
Oh,
come out
yeah.
pretty good, I think. But this would be better, I think.
Make sure you try to save a little bit have enough for like 2 layers. I'm hoping it'd be 2 layers. Next, we got our tricolor peppers. We got the red peppers, orange peppers, and the yellow peppers. Mix them up real good. I cut them in julienne strips. I think it's just easier to work with. And we're just going to spread that around. We got some peppers growing out there, but if you don't have your own grown peppers, the grocery store is fine. So let's try to keep at least half for another row, another layer. Okay. Now this is important, guys. A lot of people use that ricotta cheese. I don't really care for ricotta cheese. So this is my baby right here. I love the Philadelphia Creamy Melt Mozzarella cheese. I have a 1-pound bag. This is what I do. I put this whole bag on this layer right here. This whole bag. Even if you can't get all your layers, at least try to get as much of your vegetables on here as possible. I always cut up a lot just in case, you know. Let's get all of that in there. We're going to try to get 2 layers. If we don't, we're going to try to get at least all our vegetables in here, at least. All right. That looks so good. Okay, guys. And then I'm going to ladle the sauce on top of that cheese. Be careful because this sauce is hot. You don't have to heat your sauce, guys. You can, you know, I heat my sauce, but some people just put the jar right on in there. You know, it's up to you, your preference again. I try to give it a good amount of sauce on that first layer.
Smells good.
Oh, yes, it surely does. Now, on top of that sauce, we are going to go put, guess what? Broccoli. I love broccoli in this veggie lasagna. But the best thing to do, this is 3 heads of broccoli. I don't know if I'm going to use all of it. Try not to get the stems. Just use the florets. The stems will cook. Some people probably will like that. You can also use mushroom, but I just like the florets part of the broccoli. And we're just going to dab this along like this. Yeah, make sure we have enough for another layer. Okay. Then we have, the next thing on the list is onions. Regular white onions. Vidalia sweet onions are the best. So we're going to put some onions on here. This is looking good already. All righty. Okay, guys. The next thing we're going to do is put another layer. Here we go. Now, we might not be able to get all our vegetables on that second layer, but we're still going to try to get this to be a very good cheesy lasagna for our niece. Like this. Alright, hold on for a second. I'm going to get at least 2 more broken half to try to get around the size like that. I'm going to break 1 more up. Okay. And we're just going to start over again. We are going to get the spinach. A last little bit of spinach. Now again, we might not get all of this, but we are definitely going to try. Let's put our little bowl in the sink here. Then we got our peppers. Oh yes, this looks so good, guys. And it got so much color. I'll pour cheese on top of that. That's the last little teeny bit that was in that first bag. Okay, we'll get our second bag. Now we are going to pour this on top. Looking pretty good. This is going to be an aluminum foil in the oven, so it look like it's to the top, but that's fine. It's going to bake good anyway. Yeah. Yeah, my husband got he got all our herbs on the counter. I did use some of the fresh herbs. Junior, tell him what herbs you got up there.
I have sage. They're gonna be in the poultry mix. This is a real nice herb. I have more outside. Stuff the turkey with that. This is the basil. Most of McDonald's were using in her recipe. You have all the oils lined up.
Oh yeah.
On this side we got the rosemary and thyme. For the rosemary, thyme, and sage is the poultry mix for the turkey. I have some inside and some outside. And I think we'll be ready.
Oh yeah. That turkey's gonna be awesome. I can already taste it. Okay guys, we are going to put a pretty good generous amount of sauce on this. Probably the rest of this. So let's ladle all that sauce.
Start the show right
here.
here.
Yeah, this is the start of the show. So it won't be too dry.
It's gonna be nice.
And we're gonna cook this for an hour and a half on 375. I already preheated the oven. Covered. In about after it cooks for about an hour, you're gonna take it off, take it out of the oven, take the aluminum foil off, and you're gonna add a top layer of cheese, put it back in the oven uncovered for about 20 or 30 minutes so that top cheese can melt on top. And that cheese we're going to use some extra sharp shredded cheese from Walmart. We got a 1 pound bag. This is like $2.77, guys, so that's great. Great deal. Right. I think we got almost all. Make sure we get that good all over on the sides. I want to get all of that in there. We don't want it to be a dried out little cheesy veggie lasagna. And when this comes out the oven, we're going to put that whole pound of cheese on top. It might sound like a lot, but again, you have to realize this is a turkey roaster pan, so the cheesier the better. Okay guys, and that is it. I'm gonna put a thumbnail picture on this video, and we're probably gonna record it after the party or during the party, so my niece won't be nosy and try to figure out what we're making, you know. So thank y'all guys for joining us, making our cheesy veggie lasagna. Thank you guys. Peace.